Hey guys, my name is Adrian. I'm a local realtor here in West Michigan, and today we're going to be talking about selling your home, FSBO, or for sale by owner. Now, before we jump into it, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, tap that notification bell down below. I put out new videos every week telling you everything you'll need to know about buying, selling, or investing into real estate. Let's get into it. Now, before we jump into this section, I just wanted to let you know, as much as I love to make these videos, I love more to help you with your home buying process. Again, here my contact info is here on the screen. I'll be answering all those phone calls, text messages, and emails. Reach out to me anytime for any questions, even if you're planning on selling your home on your own. I'd be happy to help you out with advice. Let's get into it. So one thing that I highly suggest when you're planning on going for sale by owner is to do what's called a CMA. Now, oftentimes, you can just get a realtor or somebody else to do it for you. I'd be happy to help you out too. It's just an analysis of what the homes around you are worth, and then based off from that on the value per square footage, number of bathrooms and beds, garage space, condition of the home, how does your home compare and what is a realistic value to post that home on the market at? One big issue that people have when they're selling it on their own is they have sentimental value attached to that property. And unfortunately, that just doesn't equate to dollars for the rest of the world. So when you're getting that evaluation and figuring out how much it's worth, you don't want to overprice it, because what happens when you overprice it is it'll take way longer to sell. You're going to wind up having significantly less offers, and the offers you do get will be significantly worse. You're going to have people asking for seller concessions, significant amount under asking. It's not going to feel good, and it's going to be hard to sell. On the reverse end, you don't want to underprice it. When you underprice it, it may sell extremely quick, but that's not necessarily what you want, because you're going to be losing out on a significant amount of money in profit. Find that happy medium, find a reasonable sales price for the home, and list it at that. Now, once you got your pricing down, you want to start working on your home improvement. I often have people asking me, should I put in a $30,000 deck? Should I be doing X, Y, and Z? And if you plan on living there for a significant amount of time or for the rest of your life, those home improvements may 100% be worth it. But as far as the market as a whole, the number one priority is to make the home look clean, updated, and functional. Do a new color scheme based on whatever is popular on the time. I know here at the beginning of 2023, the light gray, lighter colors, not bright orange, but something along those gray, whites, something makes it feel brighter is what people want. It makes it feel more modern. So just do a new paint job. Outside of the house, I would repaint if it's starting to chip, because you're not going to be able to sell to people who are using stuff like veterans loans, FHA loans. And these are typical loan types that are government backed that you're going to run into with most of the people writing those offers up. Another thing that I suggest is look into those loan types and see what those requirements are. Because when you're listing it for sale, you want to allow as many loan types as possible if your home can qualify for them. Because the more you have, the more you know, the more people you're going to have looking at those homes because they know they can buy them. Again, with these, coming back to these improvements, the biggest or some of the biggest ticket items are going to be the bathroom and kitchen. So if your bathroom and kitchen are in disarray, maybe you should look at renovating it. An easy way to do it to make your home look nicer, if your home's in good condition, it doesn't need a new paint job, it doesn't have flooring that's gross or wet or smells. Carpet is not popular right now. If you can tear it out and have hardwood floor, you're going to wind up being better off, at least here in 2023. It's all about finding out what the current sales trends are and following along with them. Stuff like updating your appliances or getting appliances that look nice is also going to improve how quickly and easily that home will sell and the number of offers you get. Even though it's not part of the home, it is a large piece of what they're going to be using day to day, and people pay attention to it. Changing out light fixtures or electrical outlets that are chipped or doorknobs that are scratched all to heck. These small things, they're not expensive fixes, but they will increase the number of offers you'll receive, because the nicer and the newer your home looks, the more likely somebody is going to want to move in there. Now, marketing is going to be a big piece of why a lot of for sale by owners don't sell their home. When you're using a realtor, it goes on the MLS. It pushes out to every website imaginable. It's going to wind up having every realtor finding it when they're doing their home searches to show their client. But unfortunately, we don't use stuff like Zillow or Realtor.com, or at least most of us don't. We use what's called the MLS. Oftentimes, you can go and find what your local MLS is. For instance, right here, I'm with WMLAR, West Michigan Association of Realtors. If you Google it, you can find their office, and oftentimes you can get a guest listing through them as an individual. That way, all of that still gets pushed out, and you're just paying a smaller fee to the association. Now, that's not the only kind of advertising that realtors do. When you're getting your pictures for your home, don't use your phone camera. Hire a professional photographer who's going to make your home look significantly better than it does in person. The reason for this is because you want people to get their foot in the door. The more people that come and look at it, the more likely you are to have those offers written up. If you're sitting there and your reflections in every mirror, you have your thumb covering part of the screen, it's slightly tilted to the side, it's going to look unprofessional, it's going to look less appealing, and you're going to get less people interested in your home. So hire a professional photographer, list with the MLS, and then what I do, and I'm sure plenty of other realtors do too, is I have an advertising budget whenever I list a home for sale. So oftentimes I'll spend $300 to $600 a month on Facebook or Google or anything else for that specific house. Now, that advertising is going to get it in front of quite a few more people. There are some free options you can do to try to push it out. You can make sure that you have it listed on stuff like Craigslist or any other kind of off website that isn't mainstream. You can also go ahead and post it on Facebook Marketplace. And once you got it posted on Facebook Marketplace, join every single for sale group, yard sale group, homes for sale, everything for your local area on Facebook or Instagram or any other kind of social media you're on, and share that post either from Marketplace or just create a new one and share it out so that everyone on there sees your home. The more people you get that have eyes on the property, the more likely you are to get what you want for it. Now, showings are important. When you're working with a realtor, at least here, working inside of WMLAR, we have what's called Century lock boxes. That way, when people want to come see the home, there's guaranteed to be a realtor with them, guiding them through the home, making sure they're not touching your stuff, they're not doing stuff they shouldn't be, making sure they're not messing with your property. Now, as an individual person selling this by yourself, that's just not realistic unless you are specifically agreeing to have realtors come in and you have that post through the MLS and you rented out one of these key boxes. As a for sale by owner, typically you're going to have to walk them through the property yourself. Now, one of the biggest issues that people have is time. So make sure that you set some time aside or have family members or anybody else who are available to show the home at the drop of a hat, because a lot of these people are going to have conflicting schedules with you and you want them to come look at your home. Again, with them coming to look at your home though, make sure your home stays clean. You don't want them walking through and getting a bad first impression because they see that your sink is full of dishes and that you got trash piling up outside your trash can. They're going to look at it, they're going to think that it's gross, and it's going to wind up losing a lot of the appeal. All right, I'll come back with more tips for selling it for sale by owner. Again, my name is Adrian. I'm a local realtor. My contact info is here on the screen. If you want to see more videos like this and get more advice on selling your homes, feel free to subscribe. I'll catch you guys next week.